Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of four between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Fresno Grizzlies. The Grizzlies find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Tyler Mapes is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Braden Bishop. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 5, Braden.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Steven Padilla.
Stepping into the box, Steven Padilla. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Justin Dunn will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit. Settling in now, Andrew Stevenson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Grizzlies, the center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
At the plate, Cole Freeman. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Rodriguez is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the bed next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Mapes isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting fifth,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Line hard toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo. Putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
At the plate now, Jared Kelnick. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Joe Hudson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Chopper to short. He's got it. And he's safe.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to add.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Rodriguez at third. Hudson on at second with two down. And the runner back easily. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Tacoma's out on top, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Alec Keller.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
In now, Aldrin Corredor. Popped him up. Walton moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The left
And the
fielder.
versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Braden Bishop.
The left fielder, number 5.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Bishop.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Patrick Wisdom is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, Alan Henson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tacoma leads it 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jake Knoll.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, J.B. Shuck, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Stevenson. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 3 innings complete. Tacoma's out on top, 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Jared Kelnick.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a liner. The 1-2. Popped him up. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Julio Rodriguez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 57.
Digging in, Joe Hudson. The pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tacoma leads it 2-0. Now at the plate, Cole Freeman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
The second baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Cole.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now
they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Garcia, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Fielder, number 9.
Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Manny. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Alec Keller, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Now
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Aldrin Corredor. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why.
Now
He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Ready for another chance? Mac Williamson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Keller is on his way home. Corredor rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and now it's a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
At the plate now, Jake Knoll. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.B.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.B. Shuck. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Stevenson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Grizzlies are out in front, 6-2. Coming to the plate now, Connor Wong. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now batting, Braden Bishop. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johnny Walton.
Now at the plate, Donnie Walton. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Fresno leads this one 6-2. Digging in now, Cole Freeman. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Mr. Cortez Jr. takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Nestor Cortez Jr.
Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ready once again, Luis Garcia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The right fielder, number 9, Alex Keller.
Stepping in now, Alec Keller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Called strike 2 with the letters, 0-2 now. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Kelnick retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Steven Padilla. In there, strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 22.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Alan Henson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Standing in, Jared Kelnick. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading up,
here comes the first
Grizzlies,
baseman, Aldrin
the first
Corredor.
baseman, Aldrin Corredor.
Now the pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Standing in now, Mac Williamson. High and deep to right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now batting.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Jake Knoll. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate, J.B. Shuck as he lines it out to center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, D-Row, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
At the plate now, Andrew Stevenson as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So striding in, Cole Freeman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. The Grizzlies are out in front 8-2. So stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Joe Hudson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Connor.
Into the box now,
Wong.
Connor Wong. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikes.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Fresno leads this one 8-2. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Kyle Wilcox is now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 21, Kyle Wilcox.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove
right
on it.
fielder,
Hard
number
single up the
9.
middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Alec Keller, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Aldrin Corredor. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding into the box, Mac Williamson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Reined in, barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready to begin the 8th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Braden Bishop.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. That misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
He throws him on the fastball there. Braden Bishop goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
Johnny Walton.
At the plate, Donnie Walton. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Steven Padilla is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now a throw over. Back in standing. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Now to the plate, Jake Noll. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The third baseman, Jake Noll.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rodriguez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.B. Shuck.
Now at the plate, J.B. Shuck. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Stevenson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 9-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Alan Hansen, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And there's ball 2 now. count now at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Popped up. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. So digging in now, Jared Kelenic. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Nope.
And he takes ball one.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now batting, right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Standing in, Julio Rodriguez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matt. He got to find.
He brings it in, and they will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Fresno took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Mapes gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Justin Dunn struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Victorious Grizzlies.